What is up, YouTube? It's RS Mario here, bringing you a anime first impressions video, or at least I guess a compilation of them. Seeing as though I was gonna make all these videos individually and release them, because I mean that helps me at least stay somewhat relevant with the YouTube algorithm. But time constraints just kind of killed it. Kind of working, you know, like our company really has kind of like mandatory overtime now, so it's been eating all my time, my extra time that I have to make the videos and to watch the anime so I can make the videos. There were tons of shows I didn't get a chance to watch, so I might do individual videos on those. But let's hit this real quick though.
Ah, ごめん、テレビ見てたから。あゆみさん、テレビ映りよかったよ。
いや、その話はしないで。
酒臭。
お尻が冷たくて気持ちいい。
パンツを脱ぐともっと冷たくて気持ちいいよ。
たくやくん。
はい、すいません、冗談です。
なんで早く言ってくれないのよ。パンツ脱ぐ。
やめてくれ。
So a lot of people are saying this season is trash. I would somewhat agree with them, but I think a lot of people are saying it's trash for different reasons. A lot of people think, oh, because most of the anime here aren't amazing, like uber good anime, that the season is trash. I don't think so. Some of these anime are entertaining, they're just not really good. Something to do is just turn your brain off and watch. Kind of like the Transformers movies. They're not very good movies, but if you turn your brain off, it can entertain you for an hour or two. And that's what these first two shows are going to do. Specifically this one, you know, Chance Love at the End of the World or whatever. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that stupid name. Like, why is this name so long? This name is a sentence. Why is it a sentence? Please don't do this. Please don't make this a thing. We already have long Japanese names. We don't need long English ones. But yes, so this show is a thinly veiled sci-fi dumb harem show. That's essentially what this is. Like, I mean, Takuya, the main character dude, he's not your typical harem protagonist, because he's not exactly dumb, but he is like the cool dude harem protagonist, and he doesn't have the typical harem. He has a harem, but it's not the typical harem, because they're not all like fighting over his penis, at least not yet. I give it time, they probably will, but you know what I'm saying, as of now he has a undisclosed harem, you know what I'm saying, that's probably gonna be a harem down the line. And the thing that kills me with this show is, like, you put in the synopsis this thing about, like, oh, his dad was studying multiple dimensions and time travel and all this other kind of stuff. So you think he gonna be doing all this time traveling, dimensional hopping, like this is anime freaking Stitch in Time out this piece. But it's not. He's literally using this time travel technology to fix everyday issues. And it's like, I mean, there's a conspiracy in there too. But for the most part, he's using it to fix issues with his harem. And it's like, really? But it is entertaining though. Watch it for the comedy. Watch it in dub. Watch this show in dub. This show gets a follow in dub. Fairy Gone. Oh boy, Fairy Gone, man. Now this one right here, people have been sleeping on this show. They've been hating on this show, and I'm mad. Because this show right here is not good, but it's entertaining though. Alright, I like the character designs. I like the whole post-war, almost steampunk, like, you know, aesthetic to it. I mean, I even kind of like the whole story with the fairies and how, you know what I'm saying, you got like fairies and stuff in there. And how this, it kind of pops. The colors do kind of pop. And I guess that's PA works. But I like this show. Is it a good show? No. If you cut your brain off, you can watch the show. You know, even though technically every time they say the words fairy soldier, I think of like a gritty Fern Gully reboot. But yeah, the show is interesting though. I mean, you know, if you're into this type of thing, which I am, me personally, I give it a watch. What else are you gonna watch?
Found my way through the stars. If I could reach to your heart, money still can't buy me love, but there's still life and there's hope around. Like a rainbow in the clouds, a gift from above. Kiss me before sunrise. Oh, I'm leaving you tonight.
Alright, so turn your brain back on, prepare for the feels, because we get down to our emotional shows of the season. We have Carol and Tuesday. Carol and Tuesday is pretty. This one right here, I've been kind of anticipating this show because it comes from the same guy who did like Samurai Champloo and Cowboy Bebop, Michigo and Hatchin, which I will get to that review one day. You know, he did all these great shows, so of course a show from him is on my radar because I like all those shows. The only problem I have with this is it follows two anime genres that I don't really follow, and that's anime and romance. But it's actually really good though. And I mean, watching it, I watched a couple episodes. Of course, it's in Netflix jail, so you can't necessarily watch it legally right now. But I did watch the first two episodes from bootleg, and I have to say, I am fully willing to wait for this sucker to come out on Netflix so I can watch it dubbed. The show itself looks really good. There is a lot of product placement here though, which is unusual. But the show does look really good. I mean, it does kind of follow the same kind of story beats as your pop singer show. You know what I'm saying? They well, somewhat. There's some different beats in there that are more following his own formula, but basically Carol and Tuesday kind of meet up, you know what I'm saying, through a bunch of events. They decide to make a song, they sing the song, somebody records it, it goes viral, and then like a music executive or a aging kind of washed up music executive sees it and he wants to be their manager. And essentially that's how this tale begins. You know, of course they're gonna change the world through music and love and stuff. I want to see this. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna give this sucker a watch. Well, I guess I have to give it a shell since technically you can't legally watch it. Don't pirate. Support the animators. Fruits Basket 2019 is another show that I would not normally watch. I've already told my story about Fruits Basket in my previous anime video where I did the preview of the season. I already told the story about the chick I pissed off in Barnes & Noble that one time because I said Fruit Baskets was gay. Boy, man, the early 2000s. That was a time. But, yeah. But yeah, Fruits Basket is pretty interesting though. I actually gave the show a shot this time. I watched it. It's actually a pretty good show. It is a shoujo romance show. So if you're not into shoujo, I'm not too into shoujo. I don't know if I'll finish this because it sounds like it's going to be a long running show. But so far, it's actually pretty interesting. Like, the biggest thing with this show is the characters. Alright? Like, the main character chick, whose name I kind of forgot because I had to rush this video. Like, her, like, she's probably one of the most lovable characters with the crappiest situation ever. You know what I'm saying? That kind of gets turned around by this family who's got a bunch of broken family issues. You know, not to mention, if she touches any of them, they're going to turn into one of the animals from the Zodiac, which is interesting. There's comedy there, but there's a bunch of feels. The first couple of episodes kind of made me think about things in my own life. And I'm like, wow, okay. Thank you, show. I'm going to go and find something I can turn my brain off to now. So, speaking of turning your brain off, you can't really turn your brain off for this one. You're probably going to want to, but you can't. And I can't pronounce the name of this show, so I'm going to have to bust out my phone again. Sarazanmai. So Sarazanmai comes from the guy who brought us The Tale of Lesbians versus Bears. And, well, it's about as crazy as that sounds. Basically, these kids are, you know, they have accosted the prince of all Kappas, and he turns them into Kappas by eating the organ in their buttholes. Yeah, this show gets to shelve it, because I really think that more than likely I'm going to watch this, but I don't feel like watching it week to week. I'm going to need this is going to be something I'm going to have to take the full thing at one time. That sounds weird. Speaking of weirdness, we got One Punch Man. So this when we went from a weird show to a show that's in a weird situation. So One Punch Man is like, yeah, clearly the animation quality has dropped, but the show itself is still just as good as it was in season 1. I actually like this story. You know what I'm saying? I do. I'm gonna keep watching. This one gets a watch. I mean, that's all I can really say. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. So this one right here is the show. Alright, if Attack on Titan Season 3 Part 2 wasn't airing, this would be the show. The season for me is awesome. I mean, you know me, I'm shonen garbage, but this is shonen done right. And I think ever since like Attack on Titan, well yeah, technically Attack on Titan, but really My Hero Academia, we've had these shonens that were picked up by these big premium companies and given the big premium anime treatment. And it's awesome. Now, I mean, on paper, Kimetsu no Yaiba is a straight up shonen. It is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, when you give it that premium anime shine, it's awesome. I mean, the story itself might be basic, but the presentation is amazing. Alright, Kimetsu no Yaiba, it's a guaranteed watch. Watch the show. Alright, you already know what I'm gonna say here, okay? You already know I'm an Attack on Titan fanboy. Alright? You know this. Hold up. Alright, that's a little bit better. So yeah, of course, Attack on Titan Season 3 Season 3 Part 2. Okay, so, Attack on Titan, man, of course, been waiting on the second half, or second part of Attack on Titan Season 3. Since technically this season is 10 episodes instead of the full like 12, 13 episodes. So I guess it all rounds out to a 23 episode season anyway, even though we had to wait so long for it. But yeah, of course I've been waiting on this for a while, and things are gonna get crazy. I've seen the first 3 episodes, so of course it gets a watch. Like, it's Attack on Titan. Why would you not watch Attack on Titan? Like, yes, the hype has died down. Yes, it's taken a long, long, long time to get to this point. But it's Attack on Titan. It's gonna be awesome. You know this. But yeah, alright. So, go ahead. Hope you enjoyed this. I think for more of the shows I haven't seen yet, like Isekai Quartet or some of the other shows I just haven't seen yet, I'll probably do singular videos on them. But I just wanted to get something out there, anime related, since I haven't really done the spring stuff the way I'm supposed to, because I've been working and it's just been absorbing all my time and energy. With this, I apologize. But comment, so of course, share. Oh my god, please share. If you have an anime fan, a friend who's an anime fan, share the video, send it to them. If you have a friend who, you know what I'm saying, likes my content, you know, be like, hey, check out this, you know. Or if you have someone that you hate, you know what I'm saying, and you don't like this, send it to them too. So that's about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.